It's beautiful. And there's the who, what, when, and where of it all. We're coming up on time and we'll all assemble here to step off for the Pride Parade. You can see the Pride flags are out already. We're going to have that on the 20th of June this year, as I understand it. What is today? 9th? So you get 11 days. And that'll be that. You know, it's all good. Left foot in front, right foot, dawn to dusk. We will get to where we're going. And there's an alleyway for you. Paloma. I was thinking of my friend Paloma today, my colleague. Stopped in to see my colleagues just before the shift change of the morning crew over to the afternoon, evening crew. And give them a little business. Is what it is. There's the tuxedo condo building. Pretty fancy. Oh, there's a lot of rooms in there. Yeah, I forget how many people live in the neighborhood. Houses there. Get a few steps in. Not the only one shopping at the Trader Joe's on U Street. It's convenient. Could be more convenient. I'm 7 blocks over. Some of these blocks are pretty long. Only up to 15th now. Means I have at least 6 more to go. And we'll diagonal jog down to S along Florida. After I pass by, now life goes on. Got some intestinal stuff going on. I have a little heartburn players for my treats. Was entertaining. There's a cat that says I poop on fascists. Stop the U.S. war in Iran. Yep, we're definitely going to stop that. City within a city. Strong families and eminent citizens. When you look at the houses here, you can see that a lot of them have been kept up pretty well, but refurbished. What I used to call $1 million shoeboxes, which is not too far off, as most go for well over 1 million. If there are these 3-story types, Easter lilies. I'm not setting any land speed records, that's for sure. I've noticed a lot of people are walking a lot faster than I am. Uh, I'll use my phone. Pardon me. Look at the jungle there. What DNA can do. Across the street, you see the actions of our species, the evidence of our building, domiciles for us to live in. Just about everybody who was alive when these buildings went up passed on now. New generations are taking care of them. We're up to 16th Street, so that means I have 5 blocks to go. 15th, 16th block is pretty darn long. I have a couple of choices up here. I could turn on S Street, or turn on New Hampshire to S Street, I should say. I look straight down 16th as I cross, might be able to just catch a glimpse of something. One thing I see the White House all the way down there, but that's where it is. Straight down 16th Street. We'll give it a shot as we get to the midpoint. Once the lights change, shouldn't be too terribly long. A lot of traffic moving up and down 16th Street. There we go, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There it is. You can see the White House straight down 16th Street. Oh, there it goes. This one, house there in pink, barely standing up. They tore down the house next to it. And I guess maybe there was one at one time next to it, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. Not much left to the back wall there. It's harsh. Over on this side, you can see how it is. Vehicles along the road tell you what purchases have been made. A lot of Toyotas, a lot of BMW, some Kias, Hyundais, Nissans. Very few American cars. A lot of these Toyotas are probably manufactured here in the States. Company, it's Japan. Well, there's a Jeep. That's something that's American, quintessentially so. Trail rated one. That looks tough. Little park, some plantings. And here we are at New Hampshire Avenue. They've got a stop sign. The FedEx isn't good enough to stop. Thank you. Park down the way. Purplish hydrangeas. Blue Honda. Another Honda. A Fit. That's some folks watching cartoons. We deliver for you. Postal Service. The postman over there. It's good to get a little exercise. I felt right with it. That was 17th. Coming up on 18th. Oh, the speed, the wow. 18th and T. Indeed. This is Northwest Washington, D.C. Let a look at who, what, when, and where along the walk from Trader Joe's back home. Power is down to 20%. Don't know if it'll last all the way over or not. This is the St. Clair. More apartment buildings. And all the lives that are played out here. Quite astonishing. gardening. Some of the gardens are really gorgeous. Again, a matter of what DNA can do.
I'm not interested in hearing.
There's a beautiful tree there. Old holly topiary. It's along T Street. I went on a walk April 3rd, 2007. Young woman I just met. Well, when I say young, she was 39 at the time, coming up on her 40th birthday. Lovely human being, my dear wife Lynn. Had our first date right here, May 3rd, 2007. In the evening, we went for a walk, ended up at St. X's on 14th. And tea, I believe. And together we've done a lot since then in terms of surviving. Left foot in front of right foot. We keep on doing it. So there's Lounge across the way. Festoon for Pride Month. Always, really. And then there's L'Oreal Plaza, one of the most popular Mexican restaurants in the neighborhood.
Thanks for saying separate.
You can see the intersection of Florida from here. Glad to be able to pick that up. You can look up here and see the intersection with you. And Adams Morgan stretches up along 18th Street. Fig tree, loaded down.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Oh, not much further now. 3 blocks. Diagonal jog. Set across T again. Down across T right here. Oh, dang, there is a lot of acidic flare going on in my digestive system. Move it through. Amazon delivery. Being dragged. A lot to deliver, I guess. Yep. Packages disappear around here. Glad we have air conditioning. All right, how we doing on power? Got I dropped the passing show stand. There's some fruit trees over here. Community tends to harvest those. And a turn. Crossing Florida again at some point on the other side. Past the construction happening on what they're calling the Geneva project to convert what was the Universal building into residences. It'd be interesting to see what businesses they put in there. Universal Donuts was there. But boy, they have gutted it pretty well. It really came down quick to its bones. That burn across the way, grand apartment residences. The Hilton's entrance is just up T Street from here. Tell you, the bones of my feet are not real happy right now from the walk, but that's the way it goes. Wear and tear. Yeah, there we go. Ow, ow, ow. Flywheel, body sculpting, stadium cycling. That's been gone for a while. Was Vision Cinema back in the 2000 noughts. Little independent cinema. And it was used by the Academy for Educational Development until that all came crashing down under the tenure of Steve Mosley, who was its CEO for a bit. Assumed he landed on his feet. I don't know. This looks like a pretty good place to cross for me. If I can make it. That's where he's going to do. Ah, I got it. Got it. Good place to cross. Big part of the passing show is just grabbing a little evidence of who, what, when, and where, wherever I happen to be. A little bit of biography. Just splash. Because each of us is just a flash on the surface of eternity anyway. Baby's breath to the rattle of death. And all the magic and lies in between. That's Raina Mullen runs Road in The Healing by Ghost Light. And now defunct. We're on long hiatus. I don't know. It's a good band. But they hopped onto the scene right about the time of the pandemic. Didn't go all that well. They were very successful among the following these young talented musicians had going for themselves, uniting their forces. They did some interesting work. I enjoyed it anyway. And their albums to boot. All right, looks like maybe I can get across this one part. And I'll wait here to cross that last part. And you know what? I should need to go up to my car. Well, we'll take a look. I think first we'll take the groceries and then maybe we'll run to the car. See how it goes. Chandelier cleaning and restoration. Ah, okay, that was interesting. scanning the skies for evidence of incoming airliners. Seeing much. I had in mind that I might go all the way out to Dulles International Airport on the metro because I can. But then I didn't. Changed my mind relatively rapidly. And went different directions than I planned to shift to them. And this is where we've ended up, recording what we see, and what, when, and where. Washington, D.C. Another day in the bonus round of the game of Beat the Reaper. While the Reaper always wins, right now we're here making choices to do the things we do. We're ducking at happy hour at Pesha on McClellan's retreat. Pedaling his bike, driving a car. A lot of Toyotas, you notice that? Some Hondas there. Patterns. BMW of the Moldovan ambassador. There's the embassy of the Republic of Moldova. Across the way, Albania. And Roses, Coldwell Banker Realty information for the unit on the end of the garden here, next door to mine. Bees on the lavender. Let's see how the hydrangea is doing, shall we? Number. It's our down low. Single digits for power. We made it all the way from Trader Joe's 14th and T to Aston 21st. We are very, very fortunate. My wife is responsible for all these white hydrangeas. And then back there, the blue ones were here when we got here 15 years ago, 16 years come November. When I moved in, actually bought it in August. So it's all good. Thanks for joining. Remember, every cent spent's a vote for the kind of world we're co-creating. There's my bag.